Hi, how are you? It's Traviseen here, and today we are starting our journey in the Diablo 3 expansion, Reaper of Souls. Our goals for this playthrough is to defeat the storyline and all the acts in the expansion, Reaper of Souls, and to also defeat Diablo and Malthael on Torment 16, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. So let's get to it. We have recently beat first 4 acts. As you can see, we are level 63. We are playing on master difficulty. And I'll put that playthrough in the description below if you guys are interested in seeing the beginning of the journey. We are also playing on hardcore. So if we die, that means our character is dead.
Malthael has taken the Black Soulstone. You must come with me.
People are dying down there. I will not abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
I will meet Tyrael in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
Alright. So looks like Malthael has taken the Black Soulstone. Also, just so you guys know, I am going to be checking out the story. We're in no rush to be leveling, leveling up to 70 and getting a high enough Paragon level so we can defeat Diablo and Malthael at Torment 16. I'm going to save that for when we get through the story. So once we finish the story, we'll focus a little bit more on power leveling.
Stop this. Not enough spirit.
Just a reminder, this is a continuation of a playthrough that we started in Act 1 of Diablo 3. And there we go. And that's the update, guys. Let's get into the story. Or what's over here. And I thought, we should split up the playthroughs. Diablo 3, Acts 1 through 4, and then Reaper of Souls. Because Reaper of Souls is it's a pretty cool story. And I think it deserves its own playthrough on the channel. So that's why I decided to split it up. And some people might only want to watch Reaper of Souls, and some people may only want to watch, the first 4 acts of Diablo 3. I don't remember any of this stuff, guys. Oh, looks like we can't go back. That's interesting. So this is going to be an update for me. And maybe you guys as well. And I think I need a story update for Diablo 4. I learned the last episode, when we finished Diablo 3, I learned that Tyrael became the Archangel of Wisdom, which means he is probably now the leader of the Injurious Council. And that used to be Malthael's title. Now, Malthael in Reaper of Souls is the Archangel of Death. Let's have a chat here with Victor.
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakarum Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the monk who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I promise.
Alright, well, I'll show you guys my gear quick. We got a little bit of junk here. Got a legendary weapon, some legendary hands, and then a bunch of rares. I think we'll start seeing some really good upgrades once we hit level 70. Looking forward to that. We should get there pretty soon.
I think we lost her. No,
Those with demon blood must die.
The demon blood must die.
There are no demons here. Only innocents.
That's not what Malthael thinks. Malthael thinks everyone is, like all human beings, I guess, in Sanctuary are Nephilim or have demon blood inside of them. that is what Malthael is trying to do. He's trying to get rid of all demons. So the world will just be, you know, angels.
I do not fear death!
I need spirit.
That would put an end to the eternal conflict, right? If he does that. Maybe, but I don't know. Diablo always finds a way to come back, so I think the eternal conflict will most likely never end. He'd probably convince an angel into bringing him back into the world once again to rain chaos. I hope we get to see him again in Diablo 4.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers!
You may want to change.
I don't have enough spirit.
Because I've Knockback, Avenger, Orbiter, and Molten, so we gotta watch out when they die. They're gonna blow up.
I don't like the look of that.
We found you.
There he is, Tyrael. Now, the Archangel of Knowledge.
Tyrael,
Wisdom,
why
I
is
should say, right?
Malthael so intent on the city's destruction?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Wisdom.
And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels and demons, Malthael sees only the demonic within us.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Nightrat's bane! This is worse than I feared.
What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Casadaya.
Your soul will be mine.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
I wonder what he wants to do with the souls. I guess maybe put them into the Soul Stone? Because he did retrieve it at the beginning.
I used to come to worship here when I was a child.
Now, if you guys want to check out my build, I got Blinding Flash, which is pretty much like a CC, AoE CC. Dashing Strike, movement ability. And then we have Mystic Ally, which is this blue guy over here. And then when we use it, a bunch of waves go all around the place, freezing our enemies and also doing damage. And then we have Mantra Salvation, which is an aura that gives us 20% increased resistance to all elements. And for 3 seconds when we use it. And then our passive is us and our allies gain 20% increased resistance to all elements and 20% increased armor. And then we have Fists of Thunder, just in our spirit generator. And then our spirit dump ability is Wave of Light, which are those giant bells that come down on the ground. And they do a lot of damage.
All this must end. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
Is there a way to find out why he took it?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
I will leave that to you while I save the city.
Alright, here we go. Wow, there's the Soulstone Sliver. Death, that's all it says. Well, that's what he's the Archangel of now. Let's see what Tyrael has to say about Malthael.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
Gods rarely change their nature. How could this be?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Death is but a step in the cycle of reincarnation, not an end.
The sliver.
What can you learn from studying the sliver?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Alright. Let's have a chat with this guy, Lorath, the Horadrim.
Why have the Horadrim returned?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
General Torian.
What was the Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them.
Yeah, Malthael's Reapers.
Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the Crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
And the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Alright, so it seems like Malthael has gone insane. Or maybe he's just, you know, a genius. Who knows? We'll have to see. Diadra the Scholar.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
That all she has to
You've heard
say?
the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
Okay. Who's this guy? Oswin.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
Oh, that took a turn. That was hilarious.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me, but he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
I am sure that's what he would have wanted.
Alright, so we're gonna have to get rid of this stuff. We'll check out and see what the other people have to say in town. Maybe we'll dump a couple of these gems in here. We'll hold on to these. This can get... Yeah, it seems like we're getting a lot of gems. We can eventually upgrade these, turn them into other gems. There he is. Hadrig following us around the world. Don't think we have any upgrades here. This is probably an upgrade, these pants. We should probably put those on. And everything else seems to be not that good. Unless we... I don't think losing that much toughness is worth it. Even though we do gain a lot of regen. And we gotta get rid of this to get this gem back. Throw this in here. See what Hadrig has to say. It's been a while.
Do you hear something?
Nope. Thoughts?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
Do you think Cardium is under attack as well?
I do.
At least they have the Iron Wolves. The Lord of Lies could not break them. And the Angel of Death will not either.
Did we go back to Caldeum? I wonder.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Oh, so I guess Westmarch is it's a wealthy neighborhood. There's the scoundrel and the enchantress. Who's up here? Marital disharmony.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Here we go.
Making a sale?
Freed from the sewer.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Let's see what Enchantress has to say.
Blame for this doom. All of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the Order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the Order and prove your conviction.
This guy's trying to make some money. Oh man, Westmarch.
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
Let's see what the scoundrel has to say.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
I guess so. Alright guys, well there we go, we're all caught up. I wonder what's going on over here. The musty cellar. Let's see what's going on. Oh man, this guy's getting attacked.
Someone came for me, after all this time.
My friend Hadrig heard you.
Bloody miracle! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
You owe me nothing. Follow me. It's safe up there now.
He chose to camp out down here. Bunch of provisions. Pretty smart guy. What's this? Diadra's satchel. History of Westmarch.
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
I found him in the streets. He seemed in a daze, so I brought him here with me, but he's hardly said anything. He's nobility of some sort, but I don't recognize the seal on his ring.
The flames!
The flames? Well, he was covered in soot. Perhaps he escaped from a fire. He never says more than a word or two at a time.
Enchantress has something to say. Survivor.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices, but I could not make out the words.
You miss them very much.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. Until you do, they will always be close in your thoughts.
Alright, so let's get this going. That is the town of Westmarch. Seems like they're pretty well off. Some people are trying to make, you know, some profit off of the situation. Oh wow, this guy's pretty tough. The plague, he's got frozen. Santanas, the loathsome. Poison does damage now.
Well, unimaginable.
And Molten as well. Pretty good combo. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be chatting it up with NPCs too. If you guys aren't familiar with the last playthrough. Just interested to see, you know, their storylines. Because it's something I really never did when I played this game. I mostly just, you know, leveled up and did endgame. I never really like checked out the story. I kind of just knew it vaguely. What's going on here? Find the soul crucible. I guess we should go in here. The House of Screams. Look at all of them.
The gods strike through me!
Help us, please!
Oh. The Reveler, the Manslayer. These archers.
It is not ready yet.
Can't thank you enough. You saved our lives.
You saved us. Alright. Yeah, they got some pretty nice homes here. Much better than the ones we've seen before.
What you ask is impossible.
All the soldiers are turning.
This fight is over!
My path becomes clearer.
Yeah, we'll go back a bit. We'll see what we can find back here. There's like another home we can save. Oh, there's a little cellar here where we can't get through. This guy's not turning.
It cannot be done.
Malthael's kind of like an angel version of a necromancer now. It's kind of what he reminds me of. I believe this is the expansion where the necromancer came out or made a return in Diablo 3.
Spirit.
And down here. Plague.
A vicious strike.
I must
Waller.
wait to use
Don't
that
like the
ability.
look of that.
Knockback. Not too bad.
Could we find more like that?
I need spirit.
God, strike through me!
I will not do
Malthael
that.
will pay for what he has done to my city.
This is where he's from? I didn't know the Templar was from here. Westmarch? really a problem.
What you ask is impossible.
Oh wow, that's big damage. I get hit by that.
I will not do that.
3 of those guys doing that to you at once? I think we'd probably proc. Probably show you guys.
It cannot be done.
Our passives here. We got near-death experience. When we die, we get 35% life and 35% spirit. So we get a second chance at life. And then seize the initiative. Dealing damage to enemies above 75% life increases your attack speed by 30% for 4 seconds. And then we have resolve. Damage you deal reduces the enemy damage by 20%. I think it's a pretty good setup for hardcore. Here we go. I watch out for this guy. Who is that? Who is that guy? The guy that's helping us. He looks like, you know, a cultist from Act 1. Yeah, he's a reformed cultist.
You destroyed the Coven. You, of all people, will understand what I'm doing here. Our ill-gotten treasure is behind this door. We did despicable things to amass it. Desecrated tombs, robbed corpses, things you would never do. I was going to destroy it, but you, the hand of righteousness, you can use it for good.
We should tread cautiously. I'm not sure any cultist can be trusted.
It's a trap. Sounds like a trap to me. Let's see what happens. So I wonder, is the music a little too loud, or... I think it's not too bad. If it is, say something in the comments. I noticed the music's a little bit more high-pitched in this expansion compared to Diablo 3. Battlefield's first 4 acts, so... Could turn it down a bit if it's too loud. I just wonder who this is a statue of. Secret door. That's right, probe. Get all the gold. Armor rack. Not much here. We got all of this treasure. You guys got nothing. What the heck is this junk? Maybe at least like a rare here. But we made a decent amount of gold, so we'll take it. Any upgrades yet? Yeah, it's an upgrade right there. Thing over here. Like the spin. What's in here? Wormer's Courtyard.
This is not the Reaper's work. Who did this?
Maybe it's cultists.
Death to the nobles!
What is going on here?
Revolution! It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
You plot and scheme at a time like this?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
You're not with us. Gorel the Kirkman. It seems people are taking advantage here. The King's note to Lord Winton.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
Looks like they got a little civil war going on. Igor Stalfos, the mighty fallen warrior. Oh, nice. First Lego ring right there. I think it is. No, this might be our second one. Oh yeah, puzzle ring. You'll see a lot of these. Summon a treasure goblin who picks up normal quality items for you. After picking up 13 items, he drops a rare item with a chance for a legendary. It's pretty cool. Let's see which one we should replace. I think the sheltering loop. There he is, our little treasure goblin who picks up loot for us. I wonder if that's a good idea. Like, does he take the loot? Oh, we'll see what happens. I kind of forget what he does. Just remember this ring being pretty... I remember seeing this ring a lot the last time I played. Which was like 5 years ago. So a lot's changed since then. What the heck is that?
Just a skirmish! Give me a real battle!
Houston's Fury. Troll Chief.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard, fighting revenants. Please help me rescue them.
What the heck is this thing? Foe's Grave the Usurper.
Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Get your men to the Survivors' Enclave at the Cathedral. Quickly.
Yeah, they all have to group up. They're not going to do well all alone by themselves.
What you ask is impossible. It cannot be done. I will not do that.
Didn't miss anything? Oh wow, look at all these guys.
Break beneath the endless tide!
Nothing here, just a dead end.
Where in the burning hells is my order? Why aren't they on the streets?
The goblin
fighting
picked it
this
up.
madness?
I like that though. Maybe we'll get a nice piece from him. He picks up a bunch of junk. I think he doesn't take rares from us. I think he just picks up blues and whites. Commons, uncommons. Destroy their barricades.
I don't have enough speed.
Feel the wrath of Yitar!
There we go, 5 more levels, and we're max level, guys. And then we will be on our Paragon journey. Yeah, and I forgot to mention this. We're playing a monk, guys. We've never played Diablo 3 before. They have I don't know how many classes. I think 5 or 6. We chose to play the monk. It's a martial art class. Uses his fists and kicks to defeat enemies.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Oh, so Raziel's here. And the other classes are, I believe, Necromancer, Crusader, Barbarian,
That
Witch Doctor,
is controlling the Soul Crucible, but not for long.
There is no place
Demon
for her
Hunter.
in our world, so let us help her.
And Wizard, so 7 classes total. Monk was my favorite one, that's why I chose to play it. So this could be the last time that I play Diablo 3. Once 4 comes out, I'll be playing a lot of 4.
Not enough spirit.
I hope it might not be the last time. Maybe I'll come back one day and check it out one more time. I wonder if they're gonna stop like doing seasons in 3 now. They might, right? Assume the Diablo team is mostly just focused on 4 now. But we'll see what they do.
Darkness down upon yourself, mortal.
Dry gun.
That ability is not yet recharged.
That spin does. We're getting Death's Breaths now. Destroyed the Soul Crucible. It's over here.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
What the heck? Miriam.
Oh.
I am Miriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to.
Oh, this is so where you meet her, eh? So this is when they added what she brings to the game, like reforging your gear and all that. Transmog. That all came in Reaper of Souls. Because she was available in Diablo 3, like when we were the first 4 acts.
Malthael, he's watching you.
Just keeping an eye. Raziel's Journal Part 2.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, But I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
Sounds like Rosael's not liking humans too much.
Go to the Survivors' Enclave.
He may
It's
be
not safe for you here.
He may be taking
Nonsense. You'll
Malthael's
protect
side.
me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
Ghastly Sarah. We got a quest over here. Over to Sarah.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
How do you know that name?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
Oh, I hear him. Got a treasure goblin over there. Should probably go find him before we do this. There he is.
I need spirit. Storm breaks! I don't have enough spirit.
Alright, let's head back.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
You...
I can hear my husband moaning inside his sarcophagus. Please end his suffering.
Alright, there's the event. Let's get rid of this stuff around here, though. You bastard. Kind of annoying. Remind me of those wasps in Act 2.
This hero has come to set me free.
I need spirit.
Frozen?
My thanks, hero. Now we may spend eternity together. Wait, what is that?
Your eternity ends now.
Oh, this gets turned into a... Yome.
Not enough spirit.
Turns them into zombies. I don't know what they call them. Skeletons, I guess? Undead. I got a shield. Hands are an upgrade. Places the legendaries we got. I think the belt's an upgrade there.
I must say, it is wonderful to finally meet, though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. You just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
And that is just as it should be, madam.
I must wait to use that ability.
The only problem about this ring, the puzzle ring, and the goblin taking all the common or white items is that we're gonna run out of the material for it.
My grandfather was
because it turns into a material that we may need for crafting armor later on. And he's taking it all. Which is fine. I don't know. Hopefully, it gives us a good legendary. But
it cannot be done.
We'll probably have to farm that later on. Once we're done with the storyline.
Please. A monstrosity infests my family's crypt, and there's no one to protect it.
It is not ready yet.
Aramil, Chilling Reaper. They're gonna charge there. That's a lot of damage.
Thank you, hero. We can all rest now.
Oh. Here did some serious damage. Nightmarish Molten Minion. That does damage to this big guy.
These enemies defy all reason.
What you ask is impossible.
I'm gonna get these illusions down.
Your flaws are revealed. I don't have enough spirit. I will not do that. Your flaws are revealed!
Alright, so we gotta find the Master's Soul Crucible.
It cannot be done.
It's gotta be down this way. Pretty big area.
What you ask is impossible.
Weights.
That ability is not yet recharged. Your flaws are revealed! wait to use that ability.
Watch out here.
Ha! A vicious strike! My understanding grows. I will not do that. I need spirit. Your flaws are revealed!
Pretty big area. What's up here? Nothing. Maybe
what you ask is impossible.
It's down here.
I will not do that.
I pretty much explored everything here. Guess we'll head back.
It cannot be done. What you ask is impossible. It cannot be done. Not enough spirit. It is not ready yet.
Alright, well I guess we gotta go up here. It's the only place to go. It's about damn time. We went all the wrong places. But at least we got to do all the mini quests here. That was pretty good.
You are such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions. Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
I'll just be waiting over here. We gotta get rid of these piles.
I will not do that. I must wait to use that ability. Your strength failed! What you ask is impossible.
One more.
It cannot be done.
That's the boss. Oh! He's about to just go off the Tara.
is not ready yet.
Look at the spin-off. I wonder why Urzael yelled no.
What was that?
That would be Urzael.
Who?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
So it appears. Let us return to the Enclave and see what progress Tyrael has made with this sliver.
Alright, back to the Enclave we go. We got the elusive star. Shoulders aren't bad. These boots are better, I think. I think these bracers are worth it. It's a lot of... It was some damage, but it's a lot of recovery. Alright, so let's get rid of some stuff here. A new companion.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. He must be grateful.
The hermit's hanging out with him now.
In fact, I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
Well, the hermit and Hadrig. Troubles arise.
I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. It couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
He's not doing too good of a job. Thoughts?
I don't feel like talking right now.
The past.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Well, that is going to be the end of today's episode. And next episode, we will check out and see what's happening in the Survivors Enclave. And then we will find out what Urzael is up to. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.